Yellow Trailblazers, welcome back to the channel and another proxy review, and today I will be going over Burnice White. And Burnice White is looking to be a very powerful, short, potential lesbian proxy that is much superior to Caesar King, who is a loser, waifu, straight sell bait banner. And for the lols, I did do some crowdfund polling in San Francisco on which proxy is superior, which I'll just place at the end of this video. Otherwise, majority of this video will be straight to the point anime, mobile gaming, meta gaming talk. And if this proxy interests you, then look into using my now soon expiring coupon for today's sponsor, lootbar.gg. Lootbar.gg is the best way to farm chromosomes in Zenless Zone 0. It is safe, secure, and will save you money in a major way. For example, a pack in game normally costing $50 will only cost you $42.50 on lootbar.gg when using my referral link coupon. So click my link, collect your coupon, enter your UID in server region, top up, and then you will receive the chromosomes you paid a cheaper price for in game. To understand why Burnice White is going to be very powerful, we got to look at things at a high level. Hoyoverse has shown a pattern of making the filler hoe more powerful than the leader hoe. The leader hoe is meant to appeal to the loser, waifu wanter, straight sell normies, whereas the filler hoe is meant to appeal to the meta gamers who still play these dogshit anime mobile games even during dead patches. First, we have Kafka and Silverwolf. Kafka was Honkai Star Rail's token hot mommy trailblazer that everyone was saving for when the game first launched. And she had lots of promotion with two well-developed, lore-significant trailers. Meanwhile, Silverwolf just had a single, half-assed in-game rendering with a racist dog whistle. Then recently in ZZZ, we had Susan Young and Qing Yi. Susan Young again got two well-made trailers showcasing the day in her life, while Qing Yi's trailer was just wacky kung fu movie references. And now we are on Caesar King and Burnice White. Caesar King once again got two well-made trailers just for her with lore significance. And then for Burnice's White single trailer, they were just like, I don't know, let's just have her TikTok dance or something. Basically, the pattern is the more leadery hoe is always promoted a lot, whereas the shorter side hoe is less promoted. But then in-game, the side hoe is far more powerful in both meta and lore. In Honkai Star Rail, when Silverwolf tells Kafka she is going to take out the IPC headquarters at Pier Point, Kafka is stunned that Silverwolf would go alone. And when Silverwolf mockingly asks Kafka if she wants to come, Kafka pussies out in a major way. For Susan and Qing Yi, well, Susan verbally admits her inferiority to Qing Yi in-game.
Your physical abilities are much better than mine.
And for Caesar and Burnice, there's not really enough lore to go off yet, but Caesar King did admit that she is less famous than Burnice, which is weird considering she's the leader of the gang. Overall, my theory is that the leader, waifu, loser bait, anime mobile gaming hoes do not need to have power for people to summon on them since it's a major patch. However, the shorter side filler patch hoes are for meta gamers that consistently play every patch. Therefore, they're purposely made more powerful. Anyways, the main actual reason I think Burnice White is going to be very powerful is because she synergizes with the most powerful DPS in the game currently, which is Soldier 11. Soldier 11 is the most high skill proxy in the game, and if you're able to master her, she easily outdoes the other DPSs. Like if we just take a look at Pyridwin's own metrics, we see Soldier 11 is rarely used in Shiyu defense, and that is why she is placed only at T1. The only reason Soldier 11 isn't highly used is that she is not dressed like a hoe. But if I scroll down on the CU defense page and filter by selected agent, so let's select Susan, we see that her average score is about a 2.8, 2.9, 2.75, 2.86, so on a couple threes. And to be clear, these average scores represent S rank, A rank, and B rank for 3, 2, 1. Jane, we got 2.33, 2.3, a couple threes, ones, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3. Ellen Joe, similar to Susan with a lot of 2-point decimals. But my point is that if we go to Soldier 11, we see 2.97, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, just threes across the board. 2.98, 3 threes just everywhere, a 3. So basically, when we look at the data, Soldier 11 is the least used DPS, but when we look at the data, she is actually the highest scoring DPS. And this makes sense since, like I said earlier, Soldier 11 is a high skill cap proxy. Saying that Soldier 11 is bad is like saying Invoker is bad because he has a below 50% win rate. For my non-Sex Haver watchers, a league reference would be Yasuo. Most Yasuo players, as many know, are brain-dead restarts who only made it out of their mother's womb because, well, the other sperm cells decided it would be really funny to allow them to win so they can spectate their embarrassing attempt at a life from afar. I guess my point is, most anime mobile gamers are just bad at video games, and that is why Soldier 11 is only at T1. Soldier 11 with perfect play steadily outpaces every DPS provided she is able to stay on the field, and that brings us back to burnice white. Burnice white basically has a skill that puts a status on a target, and whenever Soldier 11 hits this target, a burn is applied. And not only does that mean burnice does a bunch of damage off field and build up anomaly off field, but also Soldier 11 will have a permanent 28% crit rate buff from the Infernal Metal 4-piece. And then burnice white is also the same height as Soldier 11 too, and I think all these factors will make burnice, Soldier 11, and Lucy the new best team for winning at this video game. Yo, welcome back. So I'm just printing out some posters here because what I want to do is poll the general public on burnice white versus Caesar King. So here's another one we just got. So they'll just be able to scan this QR code, and I made a shitty website where they can vote for who is superior. Okay, make sure this works. So we just scan it and then it will direct us to the shitty website, and I'm gonna vote for burnice white. So it looks good to me. Think I'm ready to head off and hang these around town. No roof access. Well, rules are meant to be broken. Alright, time to do a crazy hop here. They put like spikes at the top and I just cut my hand. Like, why would they do that? Alright, up on the roof now, and the reason I'm up here so I can get a good vantage point of everywhere I want to hang my posters. Now, I could just do that using Google Maps, but going up on the roof feels more like anime, so that's why I prefer this method. So it's been like 2 days since I hung the posters, and I think we're ready to view the results now. Fun fact, I actually did take major damage on my hand, which I don't even think I can show on YouTube. Luckily, wrapping burnice's fake tits around it did stop the bleeding, and I was able to complete hanging the posters around areas like Japantown, Metro, and some community colleges. Anyways, the results are in, and burnice white has once again embarrassed Caesar King in the court of public opinion.